Okay? I want you to know, I want the people of God to know that you are well worth the travel. And what I mean by that is that Jesus came for his people. And he went through a whole lot in order for us to experience what we experience now. Right. He came from a place of kingdomship. Yes. He left the place of kingdomship. He left glory and he traveled. Not just for me, but he traveled for you. He traveled for you. He traveled for you. And we have to understand that we were well worth the travel, even though we have some faults, even though we have some frailties, even though we have some limitations. God went through a whole lot just to get to us as individuals. And you are well worth it. You have to walk in our worth as individuals. And I want you to see how God really looks at us. We're going to be in Luke chapter number 1, verses 26 and 31 for this week. Luke chapter number 1, verses 26 and 31. I'm sorry. Verses 26 through 31. I'm going to be reading from the New King James. I'm going to read verse number 26. Watch this. It reads like this. It says, "Now in the 6th month, the angel," say angel. The angel Gabriel was sent by God to a city of Galilee named Nazareth. Man, watch this. Verse number 27 says, "To a virgin betrothed to a man whose name was Joseph, of the house of David. The virgin's name was Mary." God sent an angel. He sent an angel, and the angel had to travel to a certain destination to reach Joseph and Mary. And check this out. You are well worth the travel. Because of how God looks at us. God looks at us in unique ways, just like he looked at Mary and Joseph. He looked at them in so much of a unique way that he sent his angel. He sent Gabriel to go and minister to them and to let them know what was about to happen. They were well worth the travel. And God looks at his people that way. God will send an angel. God will send a messenger. God will send a deliverer your way because you are well worth the travel. You're well worth the headache. You're well worth that. And we have to carry ourselves in that matter. The point that I pulled from that, check this out. God is willing to come right where you are. God is willing to come right where you are. You can be in the gutter. You can be in the big house. You can be in the clubs. God will come right where you are because you are well worth the travel. God will come on your job. God will come in your house. God will come in the uttermost places. Why? Because you are well worth the travel. The people need to understand that God looks at them in unique ways. You know, for the ones that are asking for prayer, you are well worth the travel. For those that are about to lose their mind, you are well worth the travel. God will send an angel. You don't have to come to the house of God. God will go right where you are and speak to you. He will minister to you. Just like the angel did. The angel ministered to Joseph and Mary and let them know that something big is about to happen. Something miraculous is about to happen. And that still equates to each and every one that's walking upon the face of the earth. God is willing to come to you individually and do a supernatural in your life. That supernatural may be a peace of mind. That supernatural may be something being deposited into your bank account. That supernatural may be the car. That supernatural just may be you being in the very presence of God. But as long as God is doing it, it's a supernatural. And he is willing to come right where you are. Stay right there. God says, "Here I come." You may be sitting on your couch. God says, "Here I come." You may be sitting in your car with a fit. God says, "Here I come." You may be sitting on the curb with a joint in your hand. God says, "Here I come." You are well worth the travel. Kids acting a fool. Here I come. You are well worth the travel. lost your last and you think you can't have, God says, here I come. I'm going to go through the storm and the rain just to get to you. I'm going to go through headaches and pains just to get to you. You are well worth the travel. You got to realize that Joseph and Mary was in peculiar places at the time, and then the angels popped in and said, Joseph, I got some news for you. And this news I'm about to tell you is going to blow your mind. So get ready for it. Because when God delivers you, it will literally blow your mind. When God worked that thing out, when Jesus comes in and he works it out, it will literally blow your mind.
Yes.
And it is supposed to. Why? Because it is of God. God doesn't have to do anything. When God does it, he says it's good. He puts his stamp of approval on it. And he wants you to bask in his glory.